Hello everyone, welcome back to my sling build. It's been a while since my last update. I've been busy working on my fuselage. As you can see, I've made some progress on both on the rear part and also on the center fuselage. So in the last couple of weeks, I pretty much worked on lots of small things, I guess. So first of all, I cleat the skin on the right hand side to the rear fuselage. It kind of just basically used up all my cleat coats. I have not done the left side yet. I also have not riveted any of the skin components yet. I think I'm actually free to do that, but just because I'm not in a rush to close the whole skin, I just want to sit on it just in case there's any more wiring or anything that needs to go. But so far, I have the coax wire for COM1 going to the back of the luggage compartment. I already run all the tail harness from the top of the rear fuselage to the end, and I have the wire sticking out for the strobe lights and everything else. Sorry, for the tail lights. So that's on the rear skin part. I did the floor and I connected the rudder cables to the spring thingy here. All right. So on the center fuselage, let's see. So lots of clecoing, lots of riveting, and lots of matching holes. I did not match drill any of them. They mostly just line up. Sometimes I had to really push them to get in, to get the rivet in. But in general, I did not need to match drill any of them. So yeah, lots of parts to be put together. When I was working on this area, I forgot what this is called. It's a bunch of rib in between the main spar and this box. But when I was working on in this area, it's just the space is really tight. It was really difficult to work, but I got it down. And then there's the front skin. Sorry, I think this is called the bottom floor skin or something. So this is actually two layers. There's two skins sandwiched together. Between the two skins, there's some rib, and I put in some foam for soundproofing. So this is the foam that came with a kit. I don't know if you can see the foam clearly from the video, but it's there. Okay. The instruction was not very clear when I was doing this part of which hole to put rivet on and whatnot. So the progress was really, really slow just because I didn't want to accidentally put on too many rivets. I mean, I can always drill them out, but just because these are two skins sandwiched together, and if I drill them out, it's gonna be hard to get the rivets out. Also hard to clean. So I was extra slow when I was building this part. I still managed to rivet a few round holes, and I had to clean up. But in the end, it was all okay. And yeah, so let's see what else to talk about. Okay, so tonight I just put a clico on this bushings for the what's that called, rudder paddle, and one of them is fairly smooth just out of the box. On the right hand side, if I just touch them slightly, it falls by gravity. So I think that's what I want. And on the other hand, it it's not as smooth. I had to push it, but it's just a very light amount of force. So I think I need to open up this retainer for the bushing and kind of maybe sand around the bushing retainer a little bit. But it shouldn't be too bad because it's already fairly flexible. It's just not as free as I want it to be. So I'll probably work on this three holes next. And one other thing I want to show you is I was actually hoping to put on the this part of the skin with the rivet before connecting the center fuselage and the rear fuselage. But I ran into a kind of a problem here because specifically on this line, right? So there's an angle that's attaching one side to the rear spar and the other side to the bottom skin, and then I have a really big gap between the angle and the bottom skin, about like 1.5 or 1.7 millimeters, and none of the holes on the angle actually aligns with the bottom skin. So from what it looks like, I feel like the angle was just bent slightly at the wrong place. So with that, I sent an email to ask what to do from Sling Technical. While I'm waiting for their email, I just manufactured essentially a doubler or spacer to insert between the angle and the bottom skin. So here you might be able to see there are two layers of the doubler I'm inserting here just to fill the space. And if I show it from the bottom side, that's this white silver clicos. So this row is essentially what the doubler will go. And I haven't match drilled all the holes yet. So I just only drilled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes for now, just to hold it in place. And then I guess tomorrow or later tonight, I will drill all the holes and sort of take it apart and clean them up. Then I will be able to put the back skin on. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot more rivets to work on. So yeah, that's kind of the progress for the last couple of weeks. It's not going as fast as I would have hoped for, but it's it's a lot of small parts. So I'm still happy with the progress.